Governor Greg Abbott says the Uvalde gunman referenced the shooting before the attack that killed 19 students and 2 teachers.
That's right. He shared 3 disturbing posts on Facebook before the massacre, saying, "I'm going to shoot my grandmother." Then 15 minutes before arriving at Robb Elementary, he wrote, "I'm going to shoot up an elementary school."
Approximately 11 o'clock, he announced, on Facebook, a message that he was going to shoot his grandmother. He shot his grandmother. He re-reported that he had shot her. And after that, he reported that he was going to a school to attack it.
Now, 17 others were hurt, including 3 officers, but their injuries are considered not life-threatening. Governor Abbott says the gunman had no known mental health history. Well, furious reaction from those who believe gun violence has careened completely out of control, and leaders in Austin should bear much of the blame. Fox 26 political reporter Greg Rugen is here to tell us about the outcry that continues. Greg.
John, Santa Fe, Odessa, Sutherland Springs, El Paso, and now Uvalde. The list of deadly mass shootings in the Lone Star State is growing right along with the frustration that precious little has been done to prevent the next one.
It's kids. It's kids. It's elementary school kids slaughtered. Kids.
Just beyond an elementary school in the heart of her state house district, Representative Ann Johnson unloaded her anger.
At what point did we as Texans become okay with the idea that that elementary school is a target of a mass shooting? And the solution is to come up with hardening that target.
And then Johnson reloaded with outrage.
I don't want your guns. Nobody wants your guns. I just want to know that you're a responsible person that can have a gun. And who lets an 18-year-old boy come in and buy body armor and weapons of war?
In the last legislative session, this Democrat and former prosecutor offered a slate of what she called common sense gun safety reforms. None, including a measure elevating penalties for mass shootings, made it to the governor's desk.
Because it offended the gun lobby, my colleagues on the other side couldn't have the courage to vote for it. So you want to talk about politics? That's politics. Politics in Texas is 365 days. You just forget to mention it on the day that kids are slaughtered and that families are burying their kids. So you live by this politics, and we die by it.
You're doing nothing.
Meantime, near the scene of the mass murder, Democrat for Governor Beto O'Rourke publicly confronted incumbent Greg Abbott, saying the children of Uvalde paid a terrible price for his inaction.
He's refused to support a ban on AR-15s and AK-47s. This 18-year-old who just turned 18 bought an AR-15 and took it into an elementary school and shot kids in the face and killed them. Why are we letting this happen in this country? Why is this happening in this state? Year after year, city after city. This is on all of us if we do not do something.
You may remember that back in his 2019 presidential run, O'Rourke called for government confiscation of assault-style rifles like the AR-15. While it has remained a deeply unpopular position with much of the Lone Star State, this latest excruciating loss of life could change some minds. In the newsroom, Greg Rugen, Fox 26 News.